Hey, what is going on, guys? So today I just wanted to share two recent figures I've picked up. These are both the same figure, which I don't usually get doubles, but sometimes there are certain figures that I do like to keep one carded and one open. So I have picked up the George Lucas Stormtrooper disguise. I did get two of these guys, so I will open one up, and as mentioned, leave one in the packaging. Both did come really good condition, which was good. But this one on the right does have a few scratches on the plastic bubble, which you can't really see there. But the card back is slightly bent compared to the other one here. So I'll go ahead, I'll pull that one out and I'll give you guys a closer look. Before we get into it, I'll give you guys a closer look at the packaging for this figure. It's really nice there on the card back. The head sculpt does look quite nice in person. I do see and agree with some of the complaints or issues some people have, but overall I'm just happy to have a George Lucas in the collection here. For the one I open, he will more than likely just be a standard Stormtrooper in the display, as I'll keep this one where you can see him. And here is a look at the back of the packaging. And here is the figure out of the packaging. Does look really good getting him in hand. The accessories are of course the blaster and the removable helmet. It's really cool what they've done with the removable helmet. I do like the look of that. But that is really nice there. It is just the same new upgraded Stormtrooper body. And there's the head sculpt there. Again, I find it's one of those things, it does look better in person, but it will be up to you to decide if that is one you'll grab or if it will be one you'll pass. Here's just the standard Stormtrooper, just to take a look at it. The chest armor plate did almost look a bit like it was almost a different sculpt or a slightly different piece. Of course, one thing most people are mentioning is how much it can move around on the figure, which I find it only really does when you do physically move it. But again, that is something the older figure could do as well. As he does share the same body mold, I won't run too much into the articulation, but the other thing I noticed was the blaster pistol does appear to be the same sculpt, just hit with a different paint finish on there. Does look cool being a bit of a variant, but I do think I prefer the black that comes with the standard Trooper. And when it comes to putting on the figure's helmet, you do have to be a bit careful, as it does have that front sort of sculpt there. So when you do go to put it on the head, just have to be mindful of how that is coming down on the figure there. So you do have to work the helmet a little bit to get it on the figure. It will fit on nice and snug, but it does feel a bit fiddly at times trying to get it over. It does sound like it's clicking at a few points each time you do get it further down onto the head sculpt, so it sounds like it is snapping into place. But when you do get to the point here of where the beard is showing at the bottom, it almost feels like it won't go any further, and it almost looks that way too. But again, you just have to work it and it will snap down into place and fully be on the figure's head there. And there he is with the helmet on. The George Lucas one is the one on the left there. So it does take a bit of work and a bit of fiddling, but you can eventually get that helmet on. So there we have it. Overall, really cool figure. If you can't get any other Stormtroopers, Of course, it is a little bit more expensive than a standard release, but it does give you an additional trooper in the display. But again, for a George Lucas figure, I'm pretty happy with that, and it's cool to have one on the card there. So thanks for watching, guys. I do appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one.